Today we are in Celukan Bawang. Unlike yesterday, we have an excursion planned through the Munduk Highlands. Unfortunately, Dad isn't feeling well, so he has to sit this one out. For those of you who don't know, Celukan Bawang is an important port for trade in northern Bali. If you have watched my 3 days in Bali video, you would know that one of the most popular attractions in Bali is the monkey temple of Ubud. Apparently, the Munduk Highlands is a wilder version of Ubud. The monkeys in Munduk apparently are fully wild and not vaccinated or cared for like they are in Ubud. As we pass lots of shacks with magnificent temple structures on our way to our first stop, a Chinese temple, I start secretly wondering if I will ever get my monkey shot, or if monkeys will be so elusive and wild that I will completely miss out. On our way to the Chinese temple, we pass a good amount of rice terraces and we stumble upon a Hindu funeral parading down the street. Everyone is dressed up and they are carrying a large gold monument down the street. After a while, we finally arrive at the Klentang Ling Guan Kiong Chinese temple. The temple is adorned in red with water features and dragon handrails and dates back to 1873 with connection to the Qing dynasty. As we explore, we come across a lily pond, ornate statues, Chinese lanterns, tubs of turtles, and elaborate shrines lit with incense. Apparently the term Klentang in the name of the temple is a narrow term for Chinese Buddhist temples. The temple is not actually in Celukan Bawang. It is located in the now defunct port town of Singaraha in North Bali. On top of our cruise fare, this excursion costs us about $141.99 per person, and there are about 10 people on our tour. It is a small group tour and can only be refunded 48 hours in advance. Just enjoy exploring this historic Chinese temple with us. There are racks where anyone can light incense and pray before a beautiful altar. Local devotees still come here for their prayers. Outside of the temple, we encounter a school of very friendly Muslim children singing. We also witnessed some locals doing some hand fishing with a net. Soon we are back on the road, passing local fruit stands selling durian, mangosteen, pomelo, rambutan, among others. We also enter a lush green rainforest area with temperatures dropping as we climb higher and higher. As we continue on to our next destination, the Pura Ulun Danu Beratan temple, we also pass by some more buildings, fruit stands, and rice paddies. You can arrange to have lunch at one of these rice paddies, but my dad thinks that that would be smelly and dirty. What do you think? When we arrive at Pura Ulun Danu Beratan temple, you notice the traditional Hindu clothes worn by our tour guide and are greeted by golden statues before passing through the majestic gates. The temple was built to honor the goddess Danu, who is the queen of water, lakes, and rivers. I'm assuming that when people mention these, they are talking about the stacked structures on the water. Lingpura stands 3 levels high to worship the god Shiva, the supreme lord who creates, protects, and transforms the universe, also known as the Destroyer. Pura Pankak Mangu stands 11 levels high and was built in dedication to the god Vishnu, the god of preservation. These buildings surrounded by Lake Beratan are made up of 3 sacred colors: red, black, and white. The existence of this temple was recorded as early as 1556, but was rebuilt in 1633 by the king of Mengwi, I Gusti Agang Putu, mixing Buddhist and Hindu styles. Non-Hindus are not allowed into the sacred parts of the temple. Enjoy this parade as local Hindus exit the main gates to the sacred area of this Hindu temple. There is also a botanic garden area with a cafe inside the temple. Soon we continue on for a photo op with the Twin Lakes. It is here that I finally get my monkey shots. Not very friendly with our guide, haha. Next, we arrived for lunch at the Elevate Hotel for a delicious Balinese lunch in the rainforest. Bali shares its mystery as the clouds lift to reveal the lush rainforest below. Funny, we were the only ones not bothered by the rain. We enjoy egg rolls, shrimp, noodles, veggies, and satay. After visiting our herbal healing oil manufacturer, we head to our final stop, a traditional tea house with some tea. While we have some tea and snacks, feel free to check out our on-the-fly travel store on Zazzle or subscribe for your 7-day free trial on our Patreon. Thank you so much for your continued support. Please remember to smash those like, subscribe, and bell icons, but don't smash me. Upon arriving back at the ship, we are underway again for our next adventure. Catch you on the fly.